and fun. Literally, I tell my hostesses they don't need an elaborate spread of food. They basically need 3 things: graham crackers, marshmallows, and chocolate. I also share that this is the perfect theme that can be used all year long. The other thing that I love to share is the gourmet s'mores bar. So when you tell your hostess that she's going to have a gourmet s'mores bar and offering s'mores martinis, trust me, the guests will be lining up to come. Bags and bonfires is the perfect summer theme that can be carried all the way through the fall. Man, life really is s'more fun with 31.
It sure is. So let's talk WOW for a little bit. I'm sure that some of these ladies out here use the WOW party format already in their party presentation, but how do you incorporate it into Fitbits?
Well, the thing I love about the WOW party format is that it keeps me on track and helps me remember what I want to say. So during the offering section, I love to play my favorite game, the purse game, which I think you're going to see a little bit later. So what I do to incorporate the s'more party theme is I actually spell the word s'more. So when I yell out the letter S, the ladies are looking through their purse for something that begins with the letter S, and we get a few laughs, of course, and that allows me to talk about our specials. When I yell out the M is when I can talk about monograms and personalization. The O is my chance to talk about our amazing opportunities with 31. So I share the opportunity to host their own fun theme party, the opportunity to earn some money or free 31, and the opportunity to give back through our 31 gives. The R is the most important. I share how important relationships are to my business. And the E is everything I love about 31. And this is where I share my favorite products for the season. And there you have it. We spell out s'more, we have some fun and laughs, and the party's over and it's time to wrap up.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. I can't wait to go home and plan one of these. When we get backstage, I'm going to start texting people and telling them they have to do this party.
You'll get some bookings for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move over here. I see some muffins, some mimosas. My stomach's growling. I'm getting thirsty.
I know. Yeah.
I think we're going to see a video here from our friend Carla Hike, and she's going to tell you a little bit about how she uses the theme muffins and mimosas.
Hi, I'm Carla Hike, and I'm a senior director, and I work full-time. And a lot of my hostesses work full-time too, so we have to figure out a time that we can get her friends together for a party. And one of those great times to do that is on a Saturday morning. And one of my favorite themes for Saturday morning is muffins and mimosa. So what I love about the muffins and mimosa theme is it is such an easy setup. My hostesses, they just need to make some muffins, or they can buy them, I don't even care. And then they need some juice, maybe some fruit, and then of course the bubbly. And a lot of my hostesses even get 7-Up for the expecting friends as well as the kids, because we don't want any mom not coming because she feels like she can't bring her kids. And if she's bringing her kids, we want them to join in on the fun too. So what I really like to use is a red stamp to get my theme excited. How many of you use a red stamp? Our red stamp is free and we have access to it right away. So I love using the red stamp, and I want to carry that theme over. And so I use that in my invite as well as my reminder. Now, when our guests are talking about the party as it's coming up, I really want them to be talking about coming to Betsy's Muffins and Mimosa party. I want them to be so excited that they don't want to miss out on coming to that party because they know it's going to be a lot of fun. For my hostesses, it's such an easy setup because they can use the theme to help them with their food choice. And this is a super easy one for them to set up. It's pretty self-explanatory. They like that guidance. My hostesses love that they don't have to stress about what they are going to be making because they already know using the theme. When everyone gets to the party, I really want them to just get there, have fun, enjoy catching up and being with each other, because that's really why they're coming. The shopping is a total bonus, and I want them to just enjoy hanging out with everybody. Once we start playing with a fun game, and sometimes that includes the theme and sometimes it doesn't. And then what I really want to do after we are playing that game is I want to listen to the conversations that everyone's having. They're talking about their kids' activities, their job, and everything that's going on in their life, and I want to be able to offer solutions to them that we have that are functional and stylish to make things easier and less stressful for them. I've really found that my hostesses and customers really love having a stress-free type of party where fun is the most important part. And which leads to better hostess rewards and it leads to future bookings. Don't you want that?
Wasn't that fun?
All right, well, let's take a look at our next party theme. I am loving Megan's flip-flop fiesta. So Megan, I'm sure that everybody's going to want to know, do you see that you get a higher party attendance and a higher party volume with your flip-flop fiesta?
I definitely notice an increase in attendance and in party sales. And I think a big part of that has to do with the invitation. I like to make sure mine's super festive and colorful so that when my hostesses, friends, and family open up that invitation, I picture them being like, what is this? This doesn't look like any 31 party I've been to lately. Oh wait, it isn't. This is nacho average party. And then hopefully they're calling up their friends and inviting someone to come with them. I feel like a theme party just makes it feel like more of a girls' night out instead of just another 31 party. I've also noticed a decrease in hostess cancellations from these parties. And I think a big reason for that is because my hostesses are excited. And I like to build on that excitement. Did you know that you can slap an address label and some postage on a flip-flop and just send it right in the mailbox? I like to write something like, I'm flipping with excitement about your party, tie some ribbon on there for cuteness factor, and then just send it off. I mean, how excited would you be on the receiving end of a flip-flop mixed in there with your bills?
I know, I can't wait. When we get back to Pennsylvania, I hope you send me one.
I think I will.
Yeah, for sure. So I know everybody is dying to hear how you get bookings at the party with your flip-flop fiesta. So share with us, what are some ways that you use this theme to get bookings?
Well, for this particular party type, I have a bunch of colorful flip-flops on display behind me. And on the bottom of each flip-flop, I've written a prize. I make a big deal out of this at the end of my presentation. I let everyone know that in just a moment, they're gonna have an opportunity to flip a flop and win a prize. And in order to do that, all they have to do is plan a girls' night out with me. 31 style, of course. So I let them know that I'm gonna ask everyone if they'd be interested in that, and that gives them plenty of time to come up with either a date or an excuse. At my full service checkout, I make sure I ask everyone, and then when someone books a party, they flip a flop and they get the prize on the bottom of that flip flop at their party. And of course, we can't forget about those recruiting seeds. I always have think about it packets made up for my parties, and I'll tweak them and make them cute for my themes. So when I'm talking about the opportunity at the party, I'll let them know if they want to take a packet home with them, that I'd be more than happy to, send them home with one, and then we can set up a time to, taco about it later.
That's funny. All right, do you want to take a look at our last party theme?
I do. I see chocolate.
Yeah. Okay, this one involves our favorite thing,
Chocolate!
So, Death by Chocolate, our friend Alexa Williams is going to share on a video how she killed the Cindy Toad.
Hi, I'm Alexa Williams, a National Executive Director and the least likely person to ever have used a theme party or a party game at any of my shows. But I have discovered that it works great to build a lot of excitement with the hostesses and the guests. One of the parties that I've had a lot of success with recently is Death by Chocolate, featuring Who Killed Cindy Toad as a great presentation model that I can use with the WOW presentation format. So we have our great snacks, and I set the game up much like the Clue board game. We have the different people, the weapons, and the locations, and they are on different laminated cards. Before your party, you're gonna hide those cards in the different products, like I have one hidden in this wallet right here. And you introduce just like you would in the WOW party with your welcome. You share a little bit about the company you celebrate your hostess. And then I like to transition with a nice fun fact. So here's a little tip for you too. If you don't have a presentation that you want to do, fun facts are great ways to bring your theme throughout your party. And you would be amazed at the great fun facts you can find out pretty much in any topic. So for an example on this one, originally the Clue Mansion included a gun room, but it was removed because it was thought to be too elitist. Unlike the ballroom, of course, because all of us have one of those in our house. So after I dazzle them with my brilliance and fun facts to get them excited about the game, I feature some products in our offering section of the WOW party format. And of course, I'm going to talk about the Cindy Toad a little bit as one of our great products that was designed by our founder. And then as I transition, after they've listened to the offerings, I'm transitioning into the game portion. I tip the tote over and go, oh no, who killed Cindy Tote? Bum, bum, bum. And the game begins. Now it is up to you to take your scorecard and go around to the different products pictured here and eliminate the people, the weapons, and the locations, leaving you an opportunity to guess the solution of who killed Cindy Tote. At the end, when they've finished looking at their products, they're going to have their guesses, and I have, but wait, who would like an added advantage in this game? If you want to have a chance to win, I'm going to encourage you to book your party now. And those who select a date tonight are going to get an extra clue to help them with who killed Cindy Tote. And they'll book because they want to be a part of the fun. And there's chocolate. And after that, the person guesses, the solution cards are ready to go, everybody has fun, and the winner gets a little product filled with some chocolate. And that can be anything you have laying around or even just a little bag filled with chocolate. And that is how I play Who Killed Cindy Tote.
So ladies, did you love these theme parties?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay, so who here needs to get out of a party rut? Anyone? Okay, get ready. We're gonna ask you to step out of your comfort zone. No, wait. Stepping is boring, and we are not boring. Are you ready to dance, skip, and burst out of your comfort zone? All right. So, we're gonna challenge each of you to choose one of these 4 party themes. Make it your own and have fun with it this fall season. Are you up for the challenge?
There are so many ways that you can bring the fun to the party. Make it true to your personality. Your enthusiasm and joy will be contagious. So, we want to know, which theme are you committing to this fall? Just yell it out for us.
Yell it out. What theme are you gonna do?
White chocolate. Nothing's in the mouth.
It sounds like you're ready to party. We cannot wait to see the pictures that you post on our page groups of all of your theme parties.
Campfires.
Ladies, we know that these are not so ordinary 31 parties. But really, there's Muffin to be afraid of.
Get out there and book more parties and kill it this fall season. Thank you.